What are you doing?
Celebrating.
What are you celebrating?
That we're on together.
Oh, yeah, it's been a minute. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good, man. Try to survive.
Yes. Got 3 inches of snow here last night, and
you did?
Pretty amazing.
The real one or the fake one? You got the Disney snow.
Disney snow. Yeah.
It's the best snow.
Yeah, it is.
Man.
So I like they have these new Mickey Santa head bubble wands, and they make really tiny bubbles, so it looks like snow.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do they have that at?
They have them at the Emporium. They're $30.
Really? Hey, Mollie, what's going on? Thanks for being here.
Hey, Mollie, what's going on?
So it's like snow then.
It is. It's like the big ones that they have down at City Hall.
Uh-huh.
But it's just in a handheld.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that stuff. Are they still putting snow in Main Street or no? Only for the Christmas
Only for the Christmas parties.
I remember I wasn't little, but a long time ago they used to have snow like all the time. Especially in Hollywood Studios. They used to have it back there where the little corner over there.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, right. I used to every 4 or 5 minutes. They used to do the snow thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
so how you been, man?
I've been well. It's a neat transition through the holidays.
Yeah, why?
Especially it's like everybody's, where I am, and everybody's like, it's Florida. But see, I'm still not used to that. I'm like your background. I want lights. I want lights. I want Christmas trees. I want all that. And anytime I get to see that's when I, go to make magic.
So what? Nobody's decorating down there?
They do. I mean, we have well, it's not really a competition, but they have a contest here. Yeah, and I had to give them the correct spelling of my name, so when they make my trophy for first place,
this year you're gonna get it.
Yeah,
You're going all at it, huh?
Yeah. Well, I went all day Friday. I started at 7 o'clock, maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock, and then I went till 2:15 Saturday morning.
Mm.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be a Christmas vacation. And I have them hooked up to um, a sound system about 25 years ago. It had to be 25 years ago.
Uh,
Sam's Club had this box. It's called the Music House, and it's a
okay.
big box. And it has 6 plugs where you go A, B, C, D, E, F, and then it plays music on the side, and you can choose your music. But the plugs that you plug in
Uh-huh.
are from the lights on your house, and when the music plays, it's like Osborne Family Lights.
Ah, I remember that.
Yep.
Back in the day, used to be good, man.
Yep. So I'm using it for the first time this year, and
Nice.
it's pretty cool.
You know, that used to be the good thing back then.
Heck yeah. That's I'd like to see of all the things, I'd like to see something like that come back.
Mm. You think it will? Nah. You think so? You think they will come back?
I think something like that should come back. I don't know, but I think it should.
Like I always say, they shouldn't take the studio out of the Hollywood studios.
Yeah. I agree. How you
Yeah.
been?
Cold.
Huh.
Well, you know.
Yep. You got a space heater in that room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold. Freezing. Raining. Ice.
You
Did I
had
say
ice?
cold? Did I say
Ice
cold?
already?
A little bit.
Oh.
Yesterday was foggy, bro. Like deep, deep foggy yesterday, which is crazy. When I got to work at almost 12 o'clock. Oh man, so tired.
I like your pennant. Your 1971 pennant on the wall. It looks nice.
Yeah, it looks. I used to have it in the other room, but I don't think nobody saw it before.
I
I was
like
like
that.
hidden, I think.
That's good.
Yeah, man. So you were saying that so outside of your neighborhood, nobody decorate Christmas? That's what you're saying?
It doesn't seem that way. I
No.
mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's Florida. I don't know. But I mean, I was on the roof last night.
Uh-huh. On the roof last night.
Yeah, that's kind of like a nobody knows. It's when you move into a neighborhood that I'm in, they don't use ladders
Uh-huh.
because anything they do on ladders in my neighborhood is fall off of them and break a hip.
Oh, I get
People
it.
fall off ladders.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get older neighborhoods, man. You just know. But I was up on my roof and I'm looking around at I mean, I'm standing up. It was
Mhm.
like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm looking around and I'm like, there's nobody having Christmas lights on. And here
So
I
you're gonna
am.
so you're gonna win easy.
I'm gonna have a good shot. There's no doubt. Because the Cast Connection last year, or early this spring, they were selling
Hey, Katie. Good morning.
decorated garland. Hey, Katie. Decorated garlands that they used at the parks,
Uh-huh.
and then every couple of years they have to replace them because the sun beats down on them.
So they
And
sell
they,
it over there.
yep, and they sold it, and I picked up 5 of them, so I got 5 of them to put up, and that's part of my day today.
So hold on. That's when you wake up like at 5 in the morning. You posted something.
Yeah, that day was crazy.
I
I
bet.
got off, and that was because they were doing the Black Friday. I got off Magic Kingdom at 1:15. I was at Cast Connection at 1:30 in the morning, and then security came in and chased me away.
Why?
Because they weren't open, and it was unsafe for me to be in the parking lot by myself.
She had to go home and come back.
Yeah, but I didn't go home. I didn't go home. As I asked him, I said, "So where's the perimeter?" And he goes, "What perimeter?" I said, "Well, you said I can't be in the parking lot." I said, "So can I park outside the gate?" And he's like, "No." I said, "Can I park across the street?" And he's like, "No." He goes, "You can't park anywhere on Disney property." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But then I found a spot to park. Yeah, I took a nap.
Oh.
I went back over there at 5 o'clock. I was the first one in line. They had some really neat stuff.
Yeah. A lot of people went there.
Oh, there's a lot of people. There was a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That one area where they sell all the furniture.
What up, VP?
They gutted it out. Hey, VP, good morning.
Morning.
They gutted that area out, and they put these racks in there, and they just stacked all. I mean, they must have been saving. They saved stuff for this Black Friday weekend deal because they had some really, really cool stuff.
And what you got besides the lights?
Well, I got Adam a lightsaber.
Oh, okay.
One of those. I don't even see. I don't do lightsabers, so I don't know the name. It came in a box. I don't even know who the guy is. It's chrome. It's chrome. It's like it's pretty big. It's chrome.
Take a picture and send it to me later.
Yeah.
No, now.
I'll have Adam. My son's in the next room. I'll have him text me a picture. But he liked it, so I got that for him. That was in Mickey's Treasures. I got yes. I'm trying to figure out who the character is. I got that. I got a statue. Oh, I got the new Jim Shore Mickey Baker statue. That was there. And there wasn't anything wrong with it. And then I got something for my wife. I got her it wasn't an outfit. Yeah, it may have been an outfit. It was nice. But you could get 3 things in Mickey's Treasures this time, so it was pretty cool. All right,
gotcha.
Goes. I think he's going.
But probably sleeping like everybody else.
I'm not sleepy.
Well, I was. To wake me up.
I'm dopey.
Bro, can you believe it's already Christmas? I mean, it's already December?
Yeah, that's really weird too, because the other day I got up and I went, oh, I guess everybody will be starting their Vlogmas. You know?
I didn't time for this year.
I didn't see any.
No. What did VP said? My man. You tell, bro, you didn't hear that he said what he said, that he slept somewhere around there. It used to be the number 1.
Yeah, yes. VP came in about 30 seconds after I said that. So I got off Magic Kingdom at 1:15 in the morning. I was at Cast Connection at 1:30, and then security chased me off. And then I had to go. He said off property. I couldn't park anywhere on property, but yeah, I took a nap and came back at 5 o'clock. I was the first one in line. Yeah. And they did it really well this time. They had it very well organized.
Better than the last time we went. We went. What was it? When they opened it after all this pandemic, right? That's what we went.
Yeah.
Early in the morning.
Yeah, and we went on a Friday when they were. Gosh, I think it was a Friday when they were. The second Friday they were.
Something like that.
Selling the cast member name tag pins.
There you go. VP has a message for you.
What do you say? Chris, come play tonight.
I don't know.
I can't decipher that.
What are you gonna play?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was like a hidden message.
I don't know. That's what I said. I can't decipher that.
I don't know. Any plans for Christmas? Holidays? Oh, go to Magic Kingdom. That's what he says. I guess he's going.
Come play. Oh. No. No, this weekend was decorate the house, decorate the house, decorate the house.
Yeah. His mission this year is to decorate his house.
Yeah.
And win the tournament.
Yes, win the tournament.
Win the trophy.
We'll see.
Because somebody else, listen to this, guys. Because somebody else is decorating. So he's probably got a 80% chance.
Pretty good chance, yeah. So what I want to do next year?
Don't put a lot of stuff, man. Make sure you don't hit any breakers or anything like that.
I have to add a breaker.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And I got Adam's going to help me fish the wire, so I'm going to add a breaker this week. I need to put in another 35 amp.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a 35 amp connected to a GFI, so because everything's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Working man. He is the working man.
Who, Adam?
No, VP.
Oh,
He says he's working. He's working
he's
now.
always working.
Yeah.
Just making the money.
I saw a picture of him and Arlene at Animal Kingdom, all
Yeah.
Christmased out. That looked nice. I like that.
Yep.
So I get up on my ladder. Last night, and it's right next to one of the gutters. And I have my
Flashlight?
headlamp on
Okay,
my
headlamp.
head,
Mhm.
and I look to my left, and this is what I see. And I know you can look at him.
Oh, you got a Froggy.
Isn't he cool?
That's awesome. He was like,
He's-
selfie time.
He's chilling. He's just chilling there.
Yeah. By the way, VP says it was at Epcot after work.
Oh, was that Epcot? Okay.
That's what he said.
I'm
glad you know your parks.
I scroll through so fast. Yeah,
I'm glad you know your parks.
That's right. Yeah, the golf ball. Yeah, that's where he was. Yep.
Yeah.
Spaceship.
Wait.
I don't call it that.
He takes a picture in the golf ball, whatever, and you say it was a Magic Kingdom.
No, I said Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, well, Animal Kingdom. Wow, Chris.
Again, attention to detail is
yes,
not much.
It's important, I guess, especially with these pictures, bro. What was I gonna ask you something. I forgot what it was.
Well, I tell you,
I forgot.
The second week of November, Shop Disney put out a Christmas wreath pin, and they sent you the cardboard piece, and it was 25 pins. It was 25 pins of Christmas, and you'd opened up a different piece of the wreath pin every day, and it was like $125, and I had it in my cart, and I went to get it the next day, and they were gone. So hopefully somebody out there that knows how much I adore pins, got that for me for Christmas.
Listen, are there still my popcorn buckets are still available or not?
They are. Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You saw my message, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanna. It doesn't matter if I get it in February or March or whatever, but just.
Yeah, they're still out there. They were out. They were out of stock for a while, but they came back about a week later.
All right, cool. All right, perfect. Appreciate it. How's the parks, man? Is it beautiful as always on Christmas?
But yeah, they are. They're really, really nice. I have to say, I like the big wreaths with the candles in them on Main Street.
Okay.
They're just gorgeous. They hang them off the buildings. They're gorgeous. Just as much as I like the Santa faces that are down in Hollywood Studios. I like the way they do Hollywood Studios, still old time. They use the old time Santa. I like that. And I like the dinosaur over next to he's in the lake right there.
Yeah, in the lake.
Yep. He has his Santa hat on, and he has a Christmas ball hanging from his mouth, and it says 50th anniversary.
Yeah,
got the logo on it. It's pretty cool.
I always say that I like. To be honest with you, I always like Hollywood Studios the way they decorate Christmas. I think better than the Magic Kingdom sometimes.
I think you get a better feel.
By the way, I have to apologize to you because BP sent me the picture. In all fairness, it doesn't seem like he's in Epcot at all. Because it's really, But still, you should know your park. Just saying.
I know my parks.
Just saying.
I know my parks.
Oh, man. Just saying, man. Just saying.
Did you? Now I know you've been busy, but you've been hoing around the house.
Ho.
That's what we call it. Hoing.
Yeah, we put the Christmas. Bro, I had a Christmas tree since before Thanksgiving already. And Christmas lights outside. That's what you mean by ho ho.
I do.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just get the
Are
definition.
your lights are your lights straight, or are you a crooked lighthouse?
Actually, they're not. Well, since okay, so you got to understand this. Hold on. Remember, I'm not used to 2-story houses. That's the first thing.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so you didn't have an extension ladder.
So I don't. Yeah. So what I have is just lights around the garage, kind of thing, and then on the floor, and I have my inflatables and all that stuff. But that's about it. Maybe next year will be different. Probably decorate the whole house.
Yeah, that's the way it was here. I mean, we came in 2 weeks before Christmas, got into this house.
Yeah.
And we didn't do a whole lot last year. I put a couple things out.
Yeah.
But
I mean, and my house in Orlando, yeah, I did the roof and all that stuff. But here, but inside, yeah, man, inside we got all the well, I don't have anything for Christmas, but we got a decoration, Disney's decoration, the Christmas tree, and yeah, man, we're ready to rock and roll.
awesome. That's
Can't
great.
wait for the family to come over here. Well, Sandra's family is coming over here, so we're all gonna get together. And I'm actually, bro, I'm excited, man. Pretty cool.
Do you cook?
Do I cook?
Yeah. Or does Sandra cook?
Well, I cook. Like,
I'm not talking about like noodles and noodles or something.
No. What about hot dogs?
No, that's no mac and cheese. No, that's.
What about chicken wings?
You gotta I think you probably have like this hidden chef's hat somewhere that you put on, and you're like,
well, you got the wrong guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, barbecue. Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, barbecue. That's the only thing. Barbecue. That's about it.
Did you ever get to that place with VP that he was supposed to have been taking us
chicken
to?
wings?
Yeah.
Nah, maybe we can go the weekend that I'm going.
All right.
Or we'll see.
All right, VP, you hear that? We got to go.
Let's see how. Let's see how his schedule is for this week and stuff like that. Anyhow,
so with being doing everything out on the house, everything in here, I don't think I've sat in this room for more than an hour total in the past week. Yeah.
Wow, that's busy.
Huh? Did you see I got stuff on the side here? I picked up 2 new frames, 2 new picture frames.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to sit down and do any of that. I'm gonna repurpose the left side of this room because I want to start doing my pin frames in here instead of out on the dining room table, because it's frowned upon in this establishment to continue having my junk spread all over the house, said the president of the company.
Got it. BP 6, 7, 8, and 9. January.
Check your text, VP.
Oh,
it's still there.
He's busy, bro.
It's still there.
Yeah,
and Dad Builds had a birthday.
Dad Builds had a birthday yesterday. I called him yesterday.
Yeah,
and he had a stream too, but they did it on Meg's channel.
Meg's stream.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man. So the park Saturday and Sunday, 7 and 8, because the 9th I'm leaving. So, and the 6th I get there, but I don't know how. Well, we'll talk later. We'll see. Hopefully I could get there early and then join one more day. Yeah. So Chris' birthday was yesterday. I called him.
Yep.
Saying happy birthday.
Good. You sang to him?
Of course.
Oh, there you go.
You know how to bake, I know how to sing.
Yeah.
Don't you watch the round table
every Monday, bro? Yeah, but the difference there is,
I mean, Chris,
I'm a good baker.
Yeah.
But are you a good singer?
I'm the best of the best.
There you go. The best of the best of the best.
I mean, Baker, let's be honest, bro. Everybody goes see the round table just to watch me sing, bro. Just that 3 seconds I sang, bro, everybody goes crazy, bro. You should see the millions and millions of text messages that I get.
Yeah? I'd like to see those.
Sure.
Okay.
The heck are you doing?
I'm playing with my new countdown toy. It's my new countdown toy.
That's what it's in. It's a pen, right?
Yeah, it's a pin. Yeah, it's a
But it
pin.
actually changes.
Yeah, and yeah, you got the 2 little wheels back here, and then it has a stand.
Yeah.
So you can set it up on the counter. So I have it sitting up here on my desk. La 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 la. Because that's what he says when he fist bumps you. Fa la 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 la.
Oh, that's what it says. Fa la la la.
Yeah, and that's Christmas. It's a song. Fa la 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 la.
Oh my God. All right. So why you were asking me if I cook or not?
Well, because if you know you're gonna have guests over the house.
Yeah, it's called supermarket or restaurant. That's what it's called. So you buy everything. But no, in reality, they're the ones that can make stuff. I ain't gonna make anything. My mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my wife, probably.
Yep. I like it how people take special opportunities around the holidays. You know,
I have a very important job for the holidays is to test and make sure everything is correct and well cooked and everything. That's my job on Christmas and the day before Christmas.
You know, you got to have yin and yang. So if somebody's cooking, somebody has to be the host.
Exactly.
Right? So you might as well be the host.
I'm the one that approves or do not approve. Hey, Chamba, what's going on, Kidani? How are you?
Hey, Sean. Sean will be here soon, too.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I think I saw Sean, what was it, last year or the year before?
Yeah, he was here last year. Yeah, he was here.
Hey, Al, what's going on? Al, I'll send you an invitation, bro. I don't know if you got it, bro. I mean, I sent it to your old phone. I don't know if it's the same number, but I'll send it to you if you want to come in. Bro, what I was gonna tell you is that what was I gonna say before?
We're talking about cooking.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So I was going to see if they're okay, no problem, bro. I mean next week. You're good. Yeah, so I don't cook. Sorry, I lost my thought there. But man, you know what? Do you actually cook or you buy it?
Cook.
You cook. So you don't buy anything. Honestly, you know how to cook.
Cook.
By the way, when are you gonna do those ribs again, bro?
Cook. Yeah, so when I was there on Black Friday, I picked up a slab of ribs.
Oh, Surfbound, what's going on, man?
I cut them up. They're in the freezer. What's up, John?
Yeah, those yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to figure out how many people are going to hang with us that day. Maybe I'll bring my backpack with me full of ribs.
Gotcha, bro. This year we're gonna be I think about, not lying, I think we're gonna be almost 20, which is kind of cool.
I'm not bringing that many ribs. No,
I mean, there's gotta be more stuff, bro. But you can bring the.
Yeah, maybe I'll bring some ribs. We'll see. I like cooking. I mean, I love baking, but I like cooking. And you know, my son's here, so he'll be here. He'll be here for the holidays. My daughter's coming in for a couple days, so that'll be amazing.
Nice.
Got both kids here, and my sisters moved here, so they're both here.
Everything's gonna be in your house or your?
Yeah, we pretty much have more than. I mean, more accessible room. Yeah, that's our house. Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah. What is the outside Gonzo? What are you going to splash? What is the last? I know it's in January, but what day in January? Do they have a specific date?
Yeah, 28th or 29th. Yeah.
All right, not the 28th, but I'll be there in January before it closes. So yeah. I have. Anyway, we could talk about it next week.
Yeah, there's been a lot of discussion.
I think we already talked about this like once, like last year, where they announced it with Carlos and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's
still going to be the same ride. Okay, so it's still going to be fun. You're still going to get wet. It's just, no,
it's not.
My thing is if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I don't mean the ride. I just mean the purpose. Are you going to change, Spaceship Earth. You know, make it, you know, a Buzz Lightyear ride from the new movie Lightyear. Are you going to do something like that? I'm just saying, if you're going to do something, do like they did all the other ones. You know, they changed the one in Disneyland.
Yeah.
And they made it. They say it's a pretty awesome ride, the way it is, but that's only because Tower of Terror there didn't get foot traffic.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ride for that park.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That I understand. But Splash Mountain, there's always a line for Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Hey, I wish they would do retake on Spaceship that they were talking about.
Yes.
Eventually happen. It will happen. I think eventually other rides will either they will be taken down or refurnished or put something else. But I think, yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot of difference. Just more cosmetic, I guess, inside of it. I mean, I don't see them moving or anything like that. So,
I mean, as smart as the Imagineers are, I'm sure it'll be.
But
it's going to be state of the art.
But it's like you said, bro. Why you fix something that is not broken?
It's not broken. That's just my opinion.
And that's one of the top. You know what pissed me off? I'm going to tell you why it pissed me off. And I think you're going to agree with me. The other day, I was watching Walt Mousestock live stream. He goes opening hours, right? Drop and everything, right? Pirates was closed. Splash was closed. Thunder was closed. It wasn't open. Like they were down.
Yep. And I'm going to say that I don't know this for sure, but it's not because the rides broke. It's because they don't have enough cast members.
I'll tell you this much, and I said that in the live. I mean, I was in the chat, but I told them, for us that we have AP, or for you that you work there, that's fine. But for people that paid so much money to go to the park,
yeah, exactly.
That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Yeah, Al. At least those 3 rides were down the other day, like early in the morning.
Yeah. So VP asked,
what?
You know, have you talked about what I'd like to see Iger change? What I would like isn't something that it's cosmetic wise. I think the parks need attention to detail, which you guys already know how I feel about that. And I believe accountability needs to be brought to the forefront. Cast member accountability. You know, when you hear it from people that come from Disneyland, and they say your park is amazing with guest services, more than Disneyland. I like hearing stuff like that, but they also say there's more trash on the park here than there is on the grounds at Disneyland. Disneyland spotless.
Yeah.
You know, attention to detail. When you're standing there waiting for the ferry boat to come, and you look down the water and there's trash in the water, there's no reason for that. You're walking into the park at 8:30 in the morning and the trash cans are overflowing. There's no reason for that either. You know, attention to detail. You know, like you made a statement. You said people save and save and they come to a park. You walk through that gate, and the reason they call us cast members is because we're the cast. We're performing. They're paying us to perform.
It's not the same anymore.
And that's the way I look at it. That's the way I do it. And you know, you come in wherever I am, you're gonna get the treatment.
It's not the same anymore.
It is different.
Yeah, the people there are different.
It's different. You know, so yep. And You know,
And like you say, they don't pay attention. There's a lot more garbage.
and I don't mean just garbage detail. I mean overall detail.
Yeah, no, but let's talk about garbage for a second. There's a lot of garbage.
There's a
Like,
lot of garbage.
yeah, compared to before. But
Lot more.
going back to my point, all right, if you raising the prices, right? Right?
Yep.
And the
I'm
prices
not
are
raising
going to
it.
go up
I
again.
didn't
Well,
raise
not
the
you, but
prices.
you know what I mean.
Yep.
Don't you want to make sure then whenever park opens, which a lot of people are there, like a lot, you don't want to make sure that everything works fine?
Most definitely. That's why they're there. That's
And the top, I think at least 2 out of 3 of the top attractions that you have there, Splash and Thunder. And Pirates, a lot of people like Pirates.
yeah. Yep. So you look at something like that and you go, well, 3 of the top rides that I want to go ride are down first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
What do people do first thing in the morning? And not all people, but most people, they go ride rides. Get on the rides.
Appreciate it.
So you don't have to. So you don't have to wait, 45, 55 minutes, or pay $15 for the Genie Plus. Now, something that did come out this week. I don't know if anybody ever talked about it. Genie Plus was supposed to go up. They were supposed to raise the price.
For what?
It was $15 per person a day.
Wait, for what? For what?
Oh, all right. So Genie, when you buy the Genie Plus, then you can go ahead and make extra reservations.
They should take that away.
I agree. Go back to Fast Pass.
They should take that away. That's not even a discussion. They should take that away.
Yep. But what I'm saying now is they did not raise the price. It's back to $15. And again,
Not worth it. Well, unless you there once in a moon. Yeah. What?
VP's got a good point there.
What?
So he sees the janitors. Well, they're custodial. We call them custodial, but janitors is understood. If let's take your job. All right. So your job, and you are the director of a cruise ship. Okay, and that's your job.
Yeah.
Your job is to make sure that your staff is dressed the right way, their shoes are shined, they're taking care of the guests, and you see 3 or 4 of your employees to the left, and they're on their phones, and they're in the corner and they're talking, and there's 25 guests looking around for some help.
Yeah.
You should be able to go tell them, get to work, go take care of the guests. Not the case. Not when you see multiple people in different areas not taking care of the guests.
Yeah.
It has to be accountability. It has to come, and always, and we've all been in positions of whether we're the manager, the assistant manager, or the lead employee.
Hey Jack, what's up, man?
Hey Jack, you have to understand there has to be some accountability, and when you don't have the accountability, it just falters. And I think we laugh a lot about it when we go to the parks, and you all know how adamant I am about that. That's just because that's the way I am. But what I'm saying is, isn't there someone higher than me that wants to address that?
Hi, Burwell. How are you?
And I think we're gonna see some of that.
I think BP, what he's saying, that the managers won't tell them to go to work. That's what I think. That's what he's trying to say.
I think when Bob Iger, I think before Bob Iger went to sleep, the day before they announced he was going to come back, he already knew who he was going to have terminated the next day. He knew it.
Of course. He needs to. He's right now in a lot of our eyes, he's the savior. Like he's gonna fix it.
but
What it
but
was
he
broken
but he can't. Unfortunately, he
by
can't.
himself. No,
He can't fix all of it right now.
no,
You know,
he
it's
can't.
going to take a lot of work, and he's doing the job of 3 people too. You know,
Yeah,
he's doing his old job, he's doing his new job, and he's training. And what I mean by his old job, meaning he's still looking back at what made Disney the company it was while he was in his CEO position. Now he's in a CEO position where he's somebody posted he's Bob. He's like dressed like Bob the Builder, you
yeah,
know, and Mickey's like walking him into the castle, and going, "Look, it's falling apart.
yeah.
Can you fix it?" Right. And now, and he's in a training mode. And we've all been there sometimes when we've been assistant managers or managers, and we're training somebody. You train someone in the way they should go, and that's biblical. But you train someone so when you're not there, it'll get done the same way. And unfortunately, when he walked out the door, that didn't happen. And now,
But you still haven't fixed my issue, Baker. Can you fix that for me?
which one?
Why the rides are not working at 8 o'clock in the morning? Angela, what's going on? How are you?
Again, I don't think it's always a ride. Again, I think it's lack of cast members. You have to have so many cast members in place to make sure the rides run safely. And if they're not,
Hey Annie, what's up?
If you don't have that amount, you got to shut something down. You know, the people that are selling merch aren't ride operators. So you can't take the guy that's selling churros and put him over there, you know, loading mine train.
Well, you can, but it's not going to work the same.
Well, you can't because they're not safety qualified.
True.
To load that ride.
True.
So
that's where the all freeze hiring thing is coming to place, right? That they're going to hire more people. That's why they said no. They're not going to hire more people.
I don't know. I don't see it where I am.
No.
You know, we haven't heard anything. What we're hearing is business as usual.
Really?
That's what we're hearing. We're just going to keep doing business. Now, do I think that there's been some pressure on some people park-wide? Yeah. Yes. Because I think people were concerned. And again, the whole thing is if you go in and do your job, you don't have anything to worry about.
What's up, Roby? Don't worry about it.
Hey, Rob, what's up? If you go in and do your job, you don't have anything to worry about. So the people that are maybe concerned probably have a right to be concerned. You know, if somebody's evaluating them and
what's up, JC? Good morning.
Maybe it's a time for a different
here's my thing.
Job path for them.
I understand everything and all the stuff. I see more people lately complaining about the parks recently. And I get it. Now it's time to move on and hopefully they will fix it. Let me see what WP says here. Hold on. I think the rides are running to force you to the other area. I got you. Could be.
There could be some truth to that.
But that's a bad impression at the end of the day, man, because it's like, you know, I'm paying all this money
at the beginning of the day.
Yeah. I'm hold on. I'm waking up early. Right? I'm waking up early to try to don't do lines. Because sometimes, bro, and you know this, and I think everybody here knows that if you go early enough and you go in that area, Pirate and all that stuff, you could get those rides like that.
Yep.
Within an hour.
Yep. Hey, Jonathan.
So I bet there's a lot of people wake up early thinking about that. And all of a sudden, once they reach that area and it's closed, when they go to the other part, it's already full.
Oh, case in point, yesterday, I think Jeff was over at
Mine Train. That's another thing.
Jeff was over at Mexico early yesterday morning.
Yeah.
No line. get on a ride like that. Everybody knows if it says 10 minutes, it's a walk-on.
Oh yeah.
15 minutes, it's a walk-on. I don't disagree to what VP says, because if you're a family of 5 and you brought your kids to the park at 8:30 in the morning and you're staying at the resort and you got in at 8:15, you want to ride, you want to get your kid on Splash Mountain, you want to get your kid on Thunder Mountain, you want to get your kid on Pirates, and all 3 of those rides were down and your kids are going to fuss, your next option is what? Get them on as many rides as possible later in the day when they open up, and the first thing you're going to think about is, sure, I'll get Lightning Lane. I'll pay $15 a kid.
Like what happened to Angela? Read that. I mean, I know it happens, but
Angela, they'll definitely. I mean, I don't know if you ever had any experience with a broken product before, but I have. Take a picture of the box. And that's, they want as many pictures as you can send. If you took pictures of the box before it opened, if the box wasn't compromised, then it wasn't. But if it was, take a picture of the box. They're really good with that. Shop Disney is really very good with that. If it comes from Shop Disney. Oh.
Hold on.
Well, small bags. The little small bags that they give you when you buy like a pin or 2?
Uh-huh.
They've been discontinued.
Why?
We're not getting them anymore.
Really?
Yes. So right now we're offering the small reusable bag for $2.
For $2.
For $2.
Yeah, but that's revenue right there, I guess. That's what
sure, it's revenue. And again, these things have been put in place before Bob Iger took over. So
yeah. But what Angela says, that it didn't come from Shop Disney, it came from the park.
They'll take care of it. On the back of your back of your slip that they gave you, Angela, there's a number that you can call.
The rumors all free plastic bags are going to go away, and you'll have to pay.
Yeah, VP. If you remember, about 4 years ago, the Disney stores started that.
Yep.
You would go in a Disney store and buy stuff, and they wouldn't have a bag. You could buy a bag.
Yep.
But
can you bring your own bag?
Sure. But who's gonna bring a bag to a park?
Backpack. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm not talking backpack though. I mean bag. I mean, we see people going out of those parks with handfuls and handfuls of bags.
I get it. You? No. Me? No. Well, sometimes, but rarely. But I get it for the regular. And when I say all regular, it's just, oh boy, this is about to get more interesting now. Are you ready for this, Baker?
Yep.
Right. What is going on?
Yep. we just boosted the channel views by 10,000 now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we did. Hey, Walt, what's going on? We were just talking about you, man. You live streamed the other day. That the rides were closed in the morning.
Morning, Walt. Hope you're enjoying your family.
Robbie, what's going on, man?
What's going on? I'm still alive, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good. You're looking good, man. Looking good.
It's the busiest contractor I know.
That's right. I got things.
This is making that.
So I went to Beach Club, right? Disney's Beach Club, and it was nice. Not too long ago, we went to the Magic Kingdom, and I totally get what you guys are going into about, and I got to tell you,
AP,
they got to do something. They got to do something because But here's the thing: is they fired Paycheck, and they got the Iger back in the mix, and he's what made Disney great. So I mean he's what really got all of us, everybody loving Walt Disney World, So I mean he did make some bad decisions in the end there, but he's talking about not getting rid of any of that. Like he's trying to stick with that, right?
I think so. Wait, he's talking to the outside, yeah. But yeah, I think so. He's I don't know, man. I think the reservation, we talked about this the other day. I think the reservation, I don't see it coming out soon. Remove, I mean, but I think eventually they're gonna get rid of it. They have to.
Yeah, because Iger's he's not as greedy like as Paycheck was, and he's firing all the people that were right along with Paycheck, saying, yeah, hit him with this, hit him with that, and so yeah, I mean, Iger may take it back to at least to the point where people don't feel like they're getting ripped off every 5 minutes when it comes to certain things that they were getting for free for the longest. A lot of things with me is like the magic bands, for instance. Nobody's talked about that. We used to get them free, and why did they change that? You know what I'm saying? Like what transpired other than Paycheck's looking at a Paycheck saying, hey, we can make money off of these. Why are we giving them out? And Iger did these things to promote Walt Disney World. The more you know what I mean? Like you do a lot of freebies to promote things. Like for me, like I do a lot of things that, I'm just one person, but like there's things you do to get people inspired to want to do more. In other words, they get something free, so they end up spending a bunch of money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just economics. Like you don't rape them before they even walk in the park and then expect them to spend money. It's just not going to happen. Make sense?
Yeah. Now,
it's just the world according to Robe,
But you were saying something before, and it's that you went to Magic Kingdom, and what you found wrong? What was different?
Very similar to what everybody's talking about, where so many rides are down and so many things are, but the main ones are going, and but you got to pay for this pass and that pass, which I got a secret, but I'm not going to share it here, but I'll share it with you, Gonzo, in private, and maybe you, DeBaker, if you have some baked goods, we might be able to come up with a little bit of a trade, as it were, and because at the Magic Kingdom there's a trick. And I have learned said trick, and I know said trick, and I don't know if I should share said trick.
Don't share it. Don't share it. Don't share it. Don't. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I am the Robe.
I know. That's why I said don't do it.
But the club level, everything with the club level was on point at Beach Club. Cool. They have not cheapened or taken anything away from club level. In fact, they've even upped it a notch, when it comes to the food offerings and things like that. Like I was very impressed, and I will be back. Yeah. But like I'm going, when I go back this time, it'll be the Grand, because I want to see if the Grand, I feel like if Beach Club up their game as much as they have, I feel like Grand will be off the chain,
You think it's better than that your favorite hotel?
The Poly?
Yeah.
Nah, we won't go in. Have you seen the one video where I just let him have it? I think that's why a Paycheck got fired, was because of me. I'm just saying. I mean, it could be a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Could be. No, it could
be. I mean, have you seen that video? I ripped them a new one, dude. What they did to the beloved Polynesian, for Christ's sake. With the vinyl laminate flooring and the decals on the wall, like it's this like it's art of animation. You know what I'm saying? People paying $1,000 a night to stay in a room with vinyl plank flooring and vinyl stickers on the wall. Are you serious? Don't get me going. I'm telling you, it's not good. It's not good. I'll go into a rant. You don't want a Robe rant. If I'm going to spend $1,000, okay, I'm going to spend $1,000 a night to stay at an iconic resort, that John Lennon stayed at, Michael Jackson stayed at. Okay, this is why am I front and center?
Because you're giving your thing.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'm tall, dark, and gray. How's everybody doing? All I know is, like I said, is if you're going to pay $1,000 a night at a resort, you should have the most luxurious carpet to put your footsies on. You know what I'm saying? You should have the bedding should be phenomenal. The artwork, everything should just be like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with the Moana thing. I like Moana. I've watched Moana 1,000 times. I don't want to stay $1,000 a night at a hotel and look at Moana's ass all day long. You know what's the name? The rooster. Hey.
Yeah.
I don't want to stare at Hey-Hey's ass all night. You know what I mean? Like, it just don't work for me.
Behind.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I got to be me. But at the same time, like, like I said, they haven't touched the Grand Floridian, right? The Grand Floridian's still the Grand Floridian. I heard something about Mary Poppins and all this stuff going to be incorporated into. Like, I guarantee you, Iger walked in and went, nope, scrap this, nope, scrap that. You know, the main thing that I thought Iger was interested in doing was the reflections thing in Fort Wilderness. Now that I want to see happen, right? You know what I'm talking about? That hotel, the resort, there was going to be a deluxe resort.
Yep.
That would be fantastic, man. Now that would get $1,000 a night out of the rope. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But like all these other places that are doing all these stupid things to resorts that were not meant for that, man. They were meant for a good living. You know what I mean? Like, where you feel like you're somebody. I tell you, when I was at the Poly, I didn't feel like I was somebody. I felt like I was a character in Moana.
Well, you know what? And something that I see lately is like the value resort.
Right.
It's not even a value anymore regarding pricing.
No.
The prices are like up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember a couple of years back, it was a value. It was a good one.
Oh yeah. It was like $80, $100. You know what I'm saying? A night. Can't go wrong. But like now it's like $400 or $500 a night. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. Thank God Iger took over when he did, because I feel like, look how bad the stocks were dropping. People were selling left and right. They were done.
Yeah.
And now you'll see things start to change. So
yeah, man, stocks went like down. That's I think besides your video, it was the stocks as well. That's why this guy got to go. Yeah,
I know. I like to take credit, but
yeah.
Well, it's the biggest drop in stocks in 20 years. I mean, somebody's got to look at that.
I mean, as soon as they announced that he was gone and this guy was back, the stocks went up again a little bit. I mean, it went up. Which is
before the market even opened, they said it was going to go up.
Yeah,
and it did.
So if you didn't buy at the time, should have.
I wonder what they're at now. Like that. I mean, I remember they were pretty low, man.
I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Let's see. Give me a second. I'll tell you right now. Let's see.
The highest I think I've ever seen him was at like $200 a share.
99.43, and it was at 80 something, I believe.
Still a good time to buy.
You know what I bought? I bought a lot when all that pandemic happened.
Mm-hmm.
That it went really, really, really low.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I bought a lot of stocks.
How much were they at that time? Remember?
70 something, I believe.
Yeah, that's cheap, dude.
Yeah, something.
That's cheap because again, it goes up to like 200 and some odd dollars.
And then I sold at 145. So
yeah,
145, 140 or something like that. Yeah, it's some crazy. But still time. It's 99.43. I mean, this stock, it's been almost in the 200, like you said. So it's still time. And I think eventually we'll go up.
I'm still there.
Yeah.
I'm still there. You know what I mean?
But let's talk about what they did this season that they've never done any other season. And that's they've extended the sale through February.
Yeah.
So park reservations are down. Everybody goes, oh, the park reservations are down. Resort reservations are down 23%. That's huge. That's huge. That is. Where you have to extend, and now it's just for Florida residents, but still, you have to extend that into March, into February. Wow. And you've never, ever done that before.
Yeah, they're taking hits.
$129 a day per park.
Yeah. Let me see what Walt says. Iger's main focus will be streaming Disney Plus, which they raised their price, but it's fine. They have lost billions in the streaming service side of things. The parks are making record profits, which that's true in a way. He won't fix what is broken in their eyes.
Yeah.
That's Walt's opinion.
Wow. You're on point there, Walt, because you know a lot what Chapek did was he had too many ears. He kept listening to all these other people. Well, that's fine. You can listen to all the other people, and then you get in your circle of 2 or 3 and go, here's our options. What should we do?
Yeah.
And then Iger would make the final decision. Chapek, who was he listening to? They talk about he was going into the budgets and he was changing things around on Excel spreadsheets because they knew it was him because he had to log into the system. Who gets away with that?
Yeah.
He didn't. And they said his contract was the extension of his contract was post dated. That was smart on their part.
Yep.
Shortest run of a CEO though, you know, for Disney.
Yeah.
So that tells you a lot right there, you know.
By the way, Rope, it went down to 86.75 November 9th. So that's when all the
So it's still, yeah. I mean, it's you know, it's a good time to get in. That's for sure. You know.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of perks you get. You know, you got to own quite a bit to get any for them to like you. You know.
Pete's funny.
Yeah, Pete's funny. Anyhow, all right. I would love to take this conversation to next weekend. If the Rope is available, he's welcome.
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool. Al, you're welcome as well. Hope you're home. And me and Bake will be back next week.
Yeah, man. I enjoy. I love you. You know that. Are you still in North Carolina? Or are you back in Florida? What are you doing?
I'm going back and forth.
Back and forth. Okay.
Yes, sir. But stay tuned.
Now
Don't go anywhere, bro.
You're living. We're living sympathetically. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But the Baker's down there. I think that's the word. I don't know. I just learned it. Baker, you're down there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here.
You got to get up with Al, man. You know, he's still there.
Yeah.
And I'm coming down. Like I said, I think in March. Yeah.
Right.
March. I'm gonna be at the Grand doing my doing the Rope thing. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's Rope Jr.'s birthday.
Nice.
How about that?
Do they bring extra security in when you're there?
Of course.
I'm afraid so.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Gonzo got in a fight with one time. It was bad. It was really bad. But you know, I said, you know who that is? And they said, no. And I said, that's Gonzo. You don't know. And he said, the guy got off him, you know, and Gonzo got up and he says, you know, this is why I don't come to these kind of resorts, you know, because they always give me a problem. And I said, Gonzo, you got to relax. No, I'm just kidding. That whole story was made up. Gonzo's the greatest thing ever. Nobody ever gives Gonzo a problem. You know why?
Because he's 7 foot tall.
That's right.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye. See you. Have a good night.
See you guys.
Don't go,
He is
Rob.
a big baby. He is.
Hey, Robbie, stay here. All right, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
See you, chat.
Have a good
We'll
Sunday.
see you again.